قال الله على هاينا ويحاول باشم يحاول شاه ما شياء وملاكي باشم هاو وقت dash for them what about وقام يسبرال. Of honor to the apostles, builders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily, to the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine of city Shalom. Today we're gonna get into a video where they pretty much trying to rouse up the people. You know, now there's two things you might want to consider when we talking about the events that's taking place all over the country, especially New York right now. They got everybody spooked. They got everybody on red alert and all this other shit, and basically trying to strike fear into the people. Now, there's two things you should consider. Number one, we recognize this place from BLM, Black Lives Matter, trying to get you to protest, trying to get you to act a fool so they can declare martial law. And number two, there is a chance that something could happen because y'all got to remember they got these sleeper cells in place all over this country. So if they want something to pop off to declare martial law, they can do that. But that's not giving you the license to go out here and act a damn fool because that's what they want you to do. It's a snare trap. It's a trap. Okay. Now, the thing they didn't do with BLM, they didn't have these sleeper cells in place like they do now. So anything can pop off at any day now. They already got people spooked. The fear is out here. They got this propaganda going. The cheap shoot, the cheap suits are playing that victim card like a motherfucker right now. See what I'm saying? They love to play the victim. And all this was a big ass land grab. Now, they're giving 1.1 million Palestinians 24 hours to get out. Where they gonna go? Like the elder said, where they gonna go? You can't displace 1.1 million people in 24 hours. So, what does that mean? They might start the bombing, whether them people are still there or not, because that's their intent. They want to murder to satisfy their bloodlust, and they want that land. And at the same time, they got you people over here ready to act fool over a bunch of psyops about a bunch of lying ass people that you don't even know. You don't know them like the prophets know them. Because if you did, you wouldn't be out there protesting. We're not rooting for Palestinians or Israelis because neither one's supposed to be in that land. So if they get death, they get death. Like the scripture said, whoever perished being innocent, or where was the righteous ever cut off, roughly paraphrasing the scripture. They did something worthy of death. So with all this bullshit going on, people don't know what to believe. That's why we stress the importance of getting these scriptures. The Bible gives you everything that's about to go down play by play. Everything this man gonna say, everything this man gonna do is in that Bible as far as prophecy. But if you don't know prophecy, you're gonna be lost in the sauce. And you're gonna get got. You're gonna be taken by one of Esau's one of his snares. Now let's get scripture. He claiming his time. See, this thing, and it's another thing too, with you Christians, as far as the term hypocrisy. Now we out there teaching, saying that everything that these people have done to us is hate. Supposed to love, 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 right? But when it comes to these small hats, these cheap suits, they're yelling for revenge. And y'all with that. Whatever happened to love, love, love? Like the elder said, whatever happened to love thy neighbor? All y'all with this shit. Because you know why? It's the same shit the Christians did to the Indians. See how quick and easily y'all forget history. It's the same place. They're gonna take all of it. They're gonna steal all of your land and just give you a little bit. Did that not happen with Indians? And yeah, it was them because they funded the slave ships, the cheap suits. Yes, they did. How are they the Lord's people when the Lord has declared that he will have war with Amalek forever, roughly paraphrasing the scripture? They don't fit none of the prophecies. They don't fit none of the characteristics, none of the descriptions whatsoever as far as being an Israelite. But they fit every characteristic when it's pertaining to Amalek. Now, yeah, they fit all the prophecies, speaking pertaining to Amalek and Esau. But let me grab one. It's in here somewhere. I want to bring it out before I play this video. Actually, let me try to look it up here. I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. All right, let me go to it real quick. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Yahweh and will lead and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Okay. Now the prophecies state that the true Israelites will not go back home until Yahweh Shah pulls up and delivers them. So if the Lord Yahweh Shah hasn't come yet, who are these people in their land? See how they don't fit prophecy at all. Where are the records? Where are the secular records stating that these people went into captivity? Where is any of the proof that these people were under any curse whatsoever? Matter of fact, they're not under any cursing. Not yet. Because for the longest, they've been living deliciously in our land since 1948. It was not prophesied that the Israelites would go back to the land with a piece of paper that they signed. No. The Lord is going to take the real Israelites back. He's going to put all our enemies in captivity. That is still on the table. Now, let's go ahead and grab this video real quick. Now, the name of this video is Babylon Cities on High Alert After Hamas Former Leader Calls for Day of Jihad. Now, watch how they strike fear in the people, because they want you to go out here and act a fool in protest so they can lock your ass down. It's the same play from Black Lives Matter.
We're back with the Fox News alert. Major U.S. cities on high alert today as a former Hamas leader declares today a global day of jihad, urging protesters to join the war against Israel.
So, see, now why would you say that on TV if you weren't trying to spark something? Join the protests of Israel. See?
The police from Los Angeles to New York City are stepping.
Look at the city. Chicago, Cleveland, New York, D.C., Miami, Houston, San Antonio, L.A., and Portland. Cities with extra police on patrol. Why? Because in the other video, they said they didn't have any proof that this was going to happen. So why go above and beyond just to spook people for no reason? See the madness of Esau?
Stepping up security as the FBI urges the public to be vigilant. Great. I love when they tell us that. As more mass protests are planned across the nation. So here we go. They said 36,000 NYPD officers get in uniform. I don't want to hear any excuses. You got to.
If you have a vacation plan, you're not going.
Right. Come back. We should have 39,000, but that's another story.
But I love that. I think that these are the men and women that protect us, and whoever's in charge, I guess it's the commissioner that's saying this. I love that he or she is saying, who's our commissioner now? Is
She don't even know who the damn commissioner is. She freestyling, lying.
saying you have to come back to work.
Yeah, which
We
is
need your
happening
protection.
for good reason. When you look at these rallies and protests that occurred, and Lawrence, you got a chance to see it. I mean,
I've covered a lot of rallies, a lot of protests. I was all out of the street when the Summer of Love 2020. This is the worst I've ever seen. And it is the chance. We have gone from no justice, no peace, to open jihad. This is some of the comments we found yesterday.
Where'd you go?
You went to Hunter College.
Oh, Hunter
right?
College.
Now, let's see what jihad is, what it means, because I'm trying to understand it, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't know what it means either. Okay, jihad meaning, examples, and use in the Quran. Let's see what it says. Okay, jihad is Arabic for, oh, my phone tripping. Okay, it's Arabic for struggle or effort, also spelled jihad, Jehad, in Islam. A meritorious struggle or effort. The exact meaning of the term jihad depends on context. It has often been erroneously translated in the West as holy war. Jihad, particularly in the religious and ethical realm, primarily refers to the human struggle to promote what is right and to prevent what is wrong. So, what we have here, you got Edomites on Fox News. Now, you got to understand this. Fox News is one of the controlled medias, right? Matter of fact, let's get a scripture real quick. Yeah, Fox News, they are controlled. Now, you got Edomites on Fox News encouraging Ishmaelites to protest against Amalek. You follow? Now, what is the thing is this. First of all, there's no such thing as Allah. That's another false religion that stems from the Roman Catholic Church. So if they're encouraging Ishmaelites and all these Muslims to stand up and protest against Israel, what you think gonna happen? They want war because they're feeding off everybody's emotions right now. Everybody's emotions are high because they lied about some babies getting their head chopped off. They plan on your emotions to get you to go out here and act a damn fool. And they don't care because they know there's no power in the false god Allah. But see, if the Israelites were to do this and ask our God, Yahweh Shai, to rain hell down on these people, Esau wouldn't like that because he'll be actually scared. You see, he's not afraid of a false god, a false idol that he gave him, but he is afraid of the true and living power. That's why this man is destroying his own kingdom. He's not doing it for nothing. He's afraid of going into captivity, but he doesn't understand that regardless of what he does, he's still going. You cannot defeat prophecy. Matter of fact, let's get this one. Let's go to Genesis chapter 16, verse 11. Now they know that they're playing on people's emotions, and they know that people gonna get upset because they want you to go out here and act a fool. Let's go to Genesis. Now it's a lot of false news on the TV right now about the fake baby, the baby getting the head cut off, how they cutting open pregnant women's bellies and all this shit, and even the hang gliders where they so-called floated in on the hang gliders into Israel. That was a lie. So they want people to be emotional over this. This is Genesis chapter 16, verse 11. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shalt bear a son, and shalt call his name Ishmael, because the Lord hath heard thy affliction. Verse 12. And he will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him. And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. See? They want to unleash the wild man Ishmael to lock your ass down. But he claimed this is protest. It's like you Christians, y'all with it too. That very false religion that you worship was founded from murder. So this is right up your alley, Christians. Sirach chapter 14, verse 7. And if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness. Nothing that this man does is righteous. It always has a wicked or evil, true meaning why he does shit like this. Now, let's let it play.
Why are you here today?
Free Palestine. I stand with the Palestinian people unequivocally.
I support decolonization and liberation of Palestinian people and the end of a mass genocide in the Gaza Strip.
Talking about the genocide of the kids being beheaded?
That's false. That is actually false.
See, I just said that, did I not? They want to play on your emotions. They did the same shit in World War either 1 or 2. This man, see, he trying to spark some shit. When he asked about the babies, that's just to put it out there, like, so you can say, oh shit, they cut off babies. Oh no, I got to go stand with them. But that girl checked him. She like, no, that's false, which it is. Now, all these people out here talking about how they stand with Palestine. Okay, pick up a rifle and go over to Palestine, go over to Gaza and stand with them. This is not helping those people. None of these protests are helping these people physically. Now, if you really stand with them like you say you do, Amari Stoudemire, Floyd Mayweather, all you other people who all y'all do is talk, grab a rifle, go to Gaza, and stand with them. If not, all you doing is talking.
When you see the kids that have been beheaded and the women that are raped, how do you feel about that?
See how he trying to spark some shit? He just asked that girl the same shit. She shot him down. If he knows it's false, why would you ask that again? See, 2/3 gate, trying to start some shit.
I don't know where to start from that.
Israel is notorious for creating propaganda that sides their one-sided massacre against Palestinians.
That was all.
And that's actually true. She actually spoke the truth. Now let's get a scripture. Psalms 64 verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. That's why nobody fucking with them Israelis right now. Because they're being revealed for the terrorists that they always have been. Now they got their own people calling them out. Prophecy fulfilled.
Already proven that didn't really happen. There was not verified.
Women did not get raped.
No. I've not seen any proof of that. If it did happen, I haven't seen it.
Like they get attacked for no reason.
The children got attacked for no reason. The kids that were beheaded.
See why he keep bringing that up? He's trying to play on your emotions. He's trying to get you all emotional over some shit that didn't happen. Jake, you wicked, bruh. You wicked as hell. Why are you constantly, continuously trying to make people believe a lie? Because he works for Fox News. That's why. We told y'all. Now let me get another script. Psalm chapter 73, verse 9. They set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walketh through the earth. That media, they know if they put anything on the media, especially a major news outlet like Fox News, 85 to 90% gonna believe that bullshit. That's how their tongue walks through the earth. They control the media.
Beheaded? Yeah, apparently. Like that's
But they were Jewish kids.
with Jewish kids.
The U.S. military money that goes there, $4 billion a year, should stop going to Israel to support their war crimes.
So there's two things that happened there. You have the kids that were there, that were indoctrinated, that were clueless to what was going on there. And then you had the other kids.
See how he called them clueless because they didn't believe his lies? Jake, you wicked as fuck, bro, and the Lord is gonna beat your ass for it.
Kids that were there that had masks that looked like jihadists, that looked like straight up jihadists because they didn't.
What does a jihadist look like? See how he's trying to paint them to be something they're not? Esau taught you well, Jake, how to lie. Them subtle lies. See what I'm saying? Esau taught you well. That's why you're gonna burn with his ass.
Want their identity to be shown there, and they were openly spewing rhetoric that Hamas is saying, Pete. And I had this conversation with you off air. The question is, are these people a risk to America now that are spewing this type of nonsense?
Wow.
How are they a risk to America just by talking and telling the truth? Because America loves lies. If America, aka Babylon, is forced to deal with reality, they get angry. That's why they gave you a green light that you can go walk through the earth and say you whatever you want to be. No, you're not. You're not a giraffe. You're not a cat. You're not a dog. You're a man or a woman. But see, Esau does not like to deal with reality. He loves his own little fantasy world and try to make his little fantasies become reality through lies. And now he got Jake on TV doing the same shit.
I think if you're looking at what cities are doing across America today, clearly our authorities think they are. By the way, the word jihad, look at the size of that crowd.
That's at Columbia, different school.
Columbia,
Columbia
Hunter,
University.
NYU.
Yep.
But this is the way our foreign policy departments, history departments, and others in universities are aligned. They're aligned against America, against Israel, anti-Zionism.
It's not that. It's America against everybody. It's those Israelis against everybody. Let me get it. They just made it. They just woke up one morning and decided they want to kill everybody and take everybody's shit. That's not reality. That's a madman. Let me show you. To see how they just lie. Ain't nobody against these motherfuckers. America is against everybody. Israel is against everybody. Those Israelis. Let me show you something. And it's always Esau and Amalek punks that can't get along with nobody, yet and still everybody else is the problem. Everybody else is a terrorist. The rest of Esther, chapter 13, verse 5 in the Apocrypha. See, then we understand that this people alone is continually in opposition unto all men, nation and evil, differing in a strange manner of their laws, because they don't practice righteousness, and evil affected to our state, working all the mischief they can, that our kingdom may not be firmly established. And this bullshit ain't gonna work either. You motherfuckers are still going into slavery. Thus saith the Bible, thus saith the Lord, and ain't shit you can do about it. All these little crazy ass little stunts is not gonna get you out of your judgment.
Zionist, anti-Jewish, pro-Palestinian, pro-Arab, pro-decolonization, which means basically code for getting rid of anything Judeo-Christian, anything.
I see all them big ass words. All they saying is they want to genocide these people
Of Western civilization. And they'll say that, well, jihad can mean anything. There's violent jihad, and then there's inner resistance. Or
see, we just read the definition of jihad. It did not say not one word, even close to being violent. But yet, you know how Esau loves to lie on people. That's what he does. That's just what he does. He loves to lie on people. He lies on us all the time, the false accuser. Let's get it. Just gonna see it's violent. It's not violent. A protest is not violent. But he just want to throw that in there to play on your emotions as well. Let me see if I can get the scripture. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuseth them before our power day and night. Matthew chapter 5, verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and they shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Yeah, he's a liar from birth.
Or jihad, cultural
It might even be a
jihad.
breakfast cereal.
It's whatever you want it to be.
You know what I noticed about the people that you talked to? You had that one lady with the mask who is a denier. She doesn't believe that anything that we've been reporting on is happening. These women that are
You heard that? Now she calling the little girl a liar. She basically saying, don't believe that little girl, believe us. That's what she's saying. When it's been proven that it was false news. It was a lie. But this bitch still wants to put it out there that yes, it did happen. Let's get a script on it. I mean, these Edomites and these Amalekites are too much sometimes. They're just too goddamn much sometimes, man. Psalm chapter 58, verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born speaking lies.
Are crying, saying, my child was taken from the music festival and we can't find her. The dad who says that, she just believes they're standing in front of the camera and they're actors and they're getting paid to say this. And then you have the guy.
The control opposition. That's exactly what they are. These are crisis actors. And she lying like it happened to those people for real.
Who you were saying, what about the women or what about the babies that were beheaded? And it sounded like.
See, they just keep pushing it. They cannot stop lying.
Like he didn't know about
He's
that.
so confused.
But
He's there protesting, but doesn't know the information.
lightly educated. They didn't do any research. Yeah, I would look.
Yes, we did. Not only us, but news outlets over in that region also said that it was a fucking lie. But he want to accuse somebody of not doing research. Now, if you did your research, you would know that you about to go into goddamn captivity with your lying ass nation.
Love to see you show up with pictures. Hey, I just want to take a look at my phone. Just is this fictitious? These actors?
We've seen on other campuses, though, Palestinian activists ripping those posters off the wall and saying it's not true.
Right.
I mean, it's an alternate universe.
I just want to clarify, when you see the people with the mask, the N95 mask, they're not wearing the mask for COVID. They were passing these out at the event to conceal people's identity. Because there's been some companies now saying, you know what, if we find out that you're a part of this hateful rhetoric, we're not going to hire you. So there's an effort to cover their faces, both with other masks that are N95 obviously there, and also the scarves that they're using to cover themselves. We also talked with, I'm sorry, Pete, go ahead.
No.
We also talked with some of the Jewish students there on campus. This is what one had to say.
People are definitely scared, and for honestly, you could say it's for good reason when your classmates are calling for you to be killed and supporting the raping of women and the capture of Holocaust survivors and the beheading of children. And
See, you can't even remember the goddamn lie. See, it's that victim card. We're scared. We're scared. See, he rocking a small hat. That victim card, they charged it back up. They put some more money on it. Put some more minutes on that charge, on that victim card. I made a video yesterday saying, get ready, because that's what they finna do. If I was a gambling man, I wouldn't have to work. Let's go.
Of people.
So, Pete, that was when they, the police gave them the flag back because one of the Hamas protesters took the flag away, assaulted one of the girls.
See how you trying? This whole panel is trying to stir up strife. Everybody, even if they have to lie, their job is to stir up strife and put confusion and lies out there.
And they had to arrest them.
Because under the doctrine of Hamas, killing a Jew leads to glory. And so these groups are ultimately protesting for mass genocide. If they got what they wanted, it would be mass genocide.
Well, if the Palestinians, if the Israelis bomb the whole shit, is that not mass genocide? Because that whole first attack was staged. It's been proven. Their security measures are so tight that if a mouse approaches that border, that gate, all hell gonna break loose. So you tell me, how did all these people get up in their motorcycles and Jeeps and start wreaking all this havoc, and there was no immediate response? But see, Esau, this is what they do. They sacrifice a few for a greater cause. Yeah, people died. Esau don't give a fuck about killing his own people. He that is evil to himself, to whom shall he be good, paraphrasing the scripture. He doesn't care about sacrificing a few lives because he knows that this is going to lead to him getting a chance to genocide these people and take their land. It's not their land, it's the land that they're currently inhabiting. It's neither one of them, it's ours. But you know how Esau get down. Whenever he wants some shit, he's gonna take it and lie about it. And murder and lie about it. and steal and lie about it. And lie about
Of Jews.
Their God teaches them to do this?
Well, their interpretation of the Quran and the Hadith inside Islam justifies violence against infidels, which includes any Jew, any Christian, anyone who does not believe.
Non-believer.
it. See? Now, I can't verify if that's true or not because I don't read the Quran. But I'm sure if Esau is going to use some information like that to his advantage, it would be to stir up strife, confusion, and make people violent and emotional. So I don't know if that's in the Quran or not, but if it is, I mean, Esau, he's not going to use it to a positive light. He's going to use it to a negative light and stir up strife like he just did.
There you go.
52 minutes after the top of the hour, heavy conversations. It's hard to, I mean, the boy you talked to, the gentleman you talked to, you could tell it's just too much. Everything they're doing to innocent people, it's so much.
Everything they're doing to innocent people, see, whoever appears being innocent, or with the righteous of cut off. We're paraphrasing the scripture. But see, y'all see the setup, right? Y'all see the play. They trying to play on your emotions, get you to go out there and act a damn fool so they can lock you down. Let's see what else I got. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 12. If a ruler hardens lies, all his servants are wicked. That go for bidding, netting, not a Jew. That go for Joe Biden. That go for all of them that's involved in this shit. Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not. That's because he's the one doing the stealing. Spoil means to rob. In this case, they robbed for land. Again. Psalm chapter 7, verse 14. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity. He have conceived mischief and have brought forth falsehood. That's what he does all day. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. When saints get an advantage of us, we're not ignorant of his devices. Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 29. The people of the land have used oppression, exercised robbery, and have vexed the poor and needy. Yet they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. And them people tired of it. But they gave them people announced that they got 24 hours to relocate 1.1 million people. That's not possible. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Not everybody throwing up a middle finger to those Israelis. Because the truth has come out about them. They're not the true people of the Lord. How are you the people of the Lord when he declared that he will have war with you forever? Amalek. Because they're liars. That's why. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron wrestling, so is his wickedness. Job chapter 15, verse 35. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, in their belly prepare deceit all the time. Psalm chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their house shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name. That's all Esau ever done, take people land. Sirach chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Esau. Just like when these bugs came out, he already knew everything about them. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. That's why it says never trust him. This man always got an ulterior motive. If he offers you something that's laced with some kind of wickedness, this man does not know how to do righteousness. He does not know how to be righteous. Because the Lord didn't create him to be righteous. The Lord created him to be perfectly wicked. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yet 7 are an abomination. Verse 17. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 17. He that is angry dealeth foolishly. Now, what did we say about Esau when he's forced to deal with reality? He gets angry because you're not going with his narrative. You're going with the truth. He don't like that. You have to go with his narrative, or else you a terrorist and all this other bullshit he labels. But when reality comes into play, he get real quiet. And you can see the blood boiling under his flesh. Because it's not his narrative. Even if it's a lie, he wants you to go with his narrative. I'm trying to see, what was I reading from? All right. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 17. He that is angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. Yeah, these Amalekites and these Edomites, they losing popularity globally real fast. Psalm chapter 31, verse 18. That the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Every time we come out with some truth, they're going to counter with a lie. Job chapter 13, verse 4. But ye are forges of lies, ye are all positions of no value. Pretty much. Psalm chapter 52, verse 3. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness of lie. Second Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Let Satan get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of his devices. Because he used the same play every time, and y'all still ain't hip to him. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly. Is he not dealing unjustly in our land right now? Yep. And will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. See, they done lied to themselves so much they have to believe that the Lord is not going to pay them back for all the shit they did. That's the Edomites and these Amalekites. For we have made lies our refuge. We the people of the Lord. No, you're not. And under falsehood have we hid ourselves, false identities. James chapter 1, verse 8. The double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. This man don't even know the next lie he gonna tell, so he have to tell it. Untrustworthy. Y'all put y'all trust in Esau. Y'all crazy as hell. Because you know why? Esau does not even trust Esau. That's why you got so many whistleblowers coming out right now who are Edomites. But you gonna be a dumbass and trust him? when his own people don't? Go ahead. Sirach chapter 14, verse 8. The envious man hath a wicked eye and turn away his face and despiseth men. Amalek and Esau. Envious, covetous. You want everything he sees, but at the same time, everything ain't enough. That's insanity. That is madness. Verse 9, the covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul. You want everything, but everything ain't enough. So how can you satisfy a person like that? You can't. Matter of fact, let's get Habakkuk. Wait, is it? I think that's just. Yeah, you can't satisfy nobody like that. Let's go. Start finding scripture. Yeah, here it is. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. That's why he always in other people's countries trying to tell them what to do. Neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. You can't be satisfied. So, I mean, I don't understand what you people see that's so trustworthy in these Edomites and these Amalekites. You had one of them slip up and said and admitted that they ate babies. And I'm like, we know. We don't need you to co-sign on our research. We already know this. That these lies gonna deny it to the end until they're forced to deal with reality, truth, evidence. They'll lie about that too. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2. Behold, I made thee smaller among the heathen, and thou art greatly despised. Everybody turning on them. Psalm chapter 7, verse 14. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity and have conceived mischief and have brought forth falsehood. But yeah, that's the play right there. We're gonna wrap this thing up. I mean, the point is this. These people are trying to play on your emotions with lies like they did in World War II, just like they did in Black Lives Matter. They're gonna flood you. They're gonna flood your emotions with a whole bunch of lies and propaganda to get you to go out here and act a fool so they can lock your ass down. So you brothers out there that's going out to camp tomorrow, be vigilant, man, because you know they're gonna try to start some shit just to get the ministry blamed. That's why the Lord told us to be spiritual, not carnal. Yeah, I know you wanna get down, but we can't right now. Wait till the Lord come through. The Lord gonna set it off. So just be vigilant out there because this devil does not sleep. Matter of fact, this man wants war and chaos so much, he has to lie to the people to rouse them up. Crisis actors, staged events. How are these cameras so perfectly on site like that? Because they're nothing but a big ass Hollywood movie production. But he playing on y'all emotions with that word baby and behead. And that's all you hear. You're emotionally driven from that point on. And now you're making stupid ass decisions based on emotion instead of seeing them for the lives that they truly are. Don't get caught up in Esau lies, man, especially you Israelites. Let them Amalekites and them Ishmaelites, let them do what they do. The Lord got them doing what they do. So, with that, I'm going to say, call all you live, hiding out with your Howard, by Shimmy Howard Shah, Mashiach, while I'm locked here by Shimmy Howard Rock Kakodash, Rocket Thumb, the water about the ball, Kwame Yashua. Shalom. Y'all be careful out there, Aki. Shalom.